Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, hey, welcome to Most Moto Mindset of Successful Thinking. Wherever you see in this video, I want to thank you for taking the time to look at the video and taking the time to actually listen to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you an upfront disclosure. This is spiritual talk, Bible, Christian talk, whatever you want to call it. I just want to let you know I need to share this story with someone. It's going to benefit someone today. So I'm going to tell you the story about my testimony. You know, I really truly believe that every person has the opportunity, the unalienable right to be successful in life if they just change the way that they think. And they're successful in whatever capacity. So a lot of you know that I do a lot of business talk, and I used to do some ministry things here and there. And but you know, I've been trying to really focus on the fact of us impacting people in the business atmosphere. But I've really been trying to stress the importance about people telling their story and how people's lives can be transformed through someone telling their story. So I thought I'd share my testimony with someone. It's going to benefit someone today. I just feel compelled to do it. So I've never was raised in a church home, church atmosphere in regards to that. My mother was a teenage mother when she had me and my brothers. You know, she had me when she was 15. By the age of 22, she had 3 kids already. So it were actually 4. The 4th one passed away, unfortunately, stillborn. But the thing is, I never was raised in that atmosphere. But for some reason, I always felt compelled and had a sensitivity to spiritual things, you know, God talking, things like that. So I used to go to, you know, in the inner city, in the projects, used to have people come through and do outreaches and all those type things all the time. And I just always made it a point to actually go there and actually be a part of them. Go to churches, get on the church bus, get a couple cookies, go see some friends, go to church, come back home. So I've always had some type of sensitivity towards Christ and all that. So by 15 years old, I thought I needed to get my life together. I was 15. I had a pregnancy scare. I thought my girlfriend at the time was pregnant with my child in the 9th grade. I thought I was just going to be in the same situation I was my parents were in, because they both were teenage parents. And I just thought about, man, I need to go to work, you know, and things like that. But I was blessed and fortunate enough where I didn't have to do that at that time. I wasn't ready to have kids at that time, and I had favor on me not to have kids at the moment that I thought I would. It ain't like I did everything perfectly. I didn't do everything the best way at times, but I just knew that I needed to get my life and mindset together. So I used to go down front, you know, the benediction or whatever, go down front. I went down front so many times. I mean, I was going to hell with gasoline draws on, I'm telling you. I mean, I was going to hell with some draws on, the gasoline soaked in them, because I used to always go down front and start over again. I even had a rap album in the past that I used to say, go to church on Sunday, Monday, start over again. You know, go to church on Sunday and start everything all over once again. So I got to college. I was 18. I said, man, you know what? I'm going to go to college, man. The ratio is 25-1. I'm going to get involved with as many women as possible with this, you know, with this ratio thing, right? So I got there. 2 weeks into it, my life was changed forever. I made a decision and thought process to actually have a relationship with Christ for real, in the true sense. I've made a commitment before, but I never stayed true and committed to it. But this time it was different, because this time I actually truly knew what it was to actually truly surrender and change the way that I think and the way that my mind is, and try to be successful as a Christian man in college and playing football and things like that. I actually remember when the guy used to come to my room and talk about, hey, there's another college person come to my room talking about him living for Christ and trying to do the right thing and blah, blah, blah. And I said, dude, you mean to tell me with the ratio 25-1, you're up here actually truly lived before I got into it, in the, you know, going to Bible study and all this other stuff, and change my life over. I said, you mean to tell me you're going to school here and you got a couple other friends around here trying to live right and being celibate and all this other stuff, and you're only 18, 20 years old? Yeah, right. I didn't believe it. But you know, the best time, even though you tell your story, the best way that your story is told is through the way that you live. So, you know, I got into church and things like that, started really going to Bible stuff and Bible thumping, doing all type of stuff, telling folks you're either going to get right or go to hell. I'm doing all that stuff. And then I had to experience grace. I had to truly experience true grace. So, and now, like I told you before, your story means a lot, but your story told through your lifestyle is going to be even better. So I had some friends of mine that said, hey, Troy, you know, you've been doing what you do for so long, I doubt you make it through fall break. So I said, whatever, man, watch it. I'm going to go home, fall break, I'm going to stay right, get right, whatever. Went home, got involved with an old female friend of mine, called my boys up and said, man, y'all right. I didn't make it. They said, what do you mean you didn't make it? And they said, Troy, you mean to tell me you actually went home and fell off? Because you were a person that we were truly looking at to be an example. You were doing everything right. I know we said what we said, but dude, I'm disappointed because we truly believe that you the one that actually can do the right thing. You've been doing it. At that point, I knew how serious it was that people, not only was I talking about it, but I had to actually live it out. And that's the most impactful thing that happened to me, when I truly knew what it really meant to repent, and what it truly know what it meant to actually have grace. So man, look, your story is impactful. Your story is important. Everything about you is important. Know that your story can change someone's life. And the best time and the best way to live your story is to show your story is through your life. So don't hold in the gifts that you may have. Don't hold in the story that you may have that actually may transform someone else. Be inspired today. Be encouraged. Someone needed to hear that story today. It may not be, I have plenty of stories that go even deeper than that. But sometimes it's just the basic, just showing people how your life has been transformed and living an example, being an example for someone else, man. The true outcome of having a mindset of successful thinking is having an unwavering expectation of successfully achieving a predetermined goal, knowing that the outcome is supposed to happen. Be inspired, be encouraged, share your story. I truly believe that I'm here on this earth to impact, inspire, and encourage other people to be better than they were 5 minutes ago. Be good.